long ago that times were simpler. Students weren't expected to do much more than go to school, stay out of trouble, and do their homework. These days, things are a bit different. With all the demands of modern life and people of all ages going to college, students are finding less and less time to fit it all in. But as you're about to learn, it doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to feel like you're constantly juggling. We all wish we could slow down time, but unfortunately, that's just not possible. So what's your secret? How do you balance a full course load, your job, your family, and a social life all at once? Not to mention all the time you spend commuting.
Basically, I don't sleep, so that's my secret. There you go.
I wait until the very last minute and then do my best to finish it.
My secret to time management is pretty simple. Do not do it until the last day.
I don't really think there's a secret to time management. I guess do less, maybe?
I use a planner.
My BlackBerry.
I type in all the events in my cell phone so that I keep track of all the events and know what is happening.
Okay, so obviously there's a lot of different methods to choose from. But which one works the best? I went to the Princeton Review to find out how students can most effectively manage their time. So how important do you think time management is to academic success?
Well, time management, and more importantly, using your time effectively, is probably the most important factor for your academic success and your personal success in life in general.
Do you think all of the, newfangled technology that we have, like Blackberries and iPhones and PDAs and things like that, do you think those are more of a hindrance or a help in terms of managing your time?
I think they can be really helpful, as long as you don't let them distract you too much. But yeah, I mean, it's great to use a PDA or something electronic to help you manage your time. But the important thing is that even if you have the most advanced piece of technology, the brand new iPhone, the really important thing is that you choose to do the work, that you choose to do the things that you schedule yourself to do.
Okay, and for those of us who can't afford the pricey BlackBerry or the iPhone, what do you suggest in that case?
Gene, did you ever try making a list like this of the things you have to do and the time you have to do them in, and then try sticking with the list?
Oh, sure, Mr. Brown. That's a good idea.
That's perfectly fine. Actually, one of my favorite ways to manage my time is using a paper planner. If you use a paper planner, you can write out your tasks, the time of day, what you're scheduled to do, but again, you have to commit to doing those things. The commitment is more important than the method.
So in your opinion, what do you think is the most effective time management method?
That's a good question. But that's actually one of the coolest things about time management is there's no one most effective method for everyone. Each individual is different. You get to choose what works for you. But the most important thing, again, is that whatever method you choose, that you commit to do the things that you said you were going to do.
But there are some students who really don't have a lot of time. They're single parents, they have a full-time job, they're totally overloaded. What advice would you give to those kind of students?
Well, gosh, Mary, I can't do everything. I have 2 council meetings this week. I just don't have time to study.
Well, that's difficult, and there's nothing that's going to make it, make your tasks go away, and it is very stressful. So it's important to organize yourself. Again, write down the things that you have to do. Check them off once you've done them, and then reward yourself for being productive. And when you reward yourself, you're going to keep going and doing those things the next day. Also, if you have things on your calendar and you're full for that day, don't be afraid to say, no, I don't have time for that today, and schedule it for another day.
Yeah. Well, thanks for taking the time out of your busy schedule to help us with our busy schedule.
It's my pleasure.
Well, there you have it. Turns out there's not just one secret for time management, but the good news is you have tons of options. Do something that works for you and choose to do it. Time management is all about making good choices. Until next time, I'm Kara and you're watching Focus TV.